What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. This week I'm going to be out in the garage doing a DIY video and showing y'all how to make chicken tunnels. Now, a little bit of a backstory about why I'm making chicken tunnels is because the last place I stayed, they gave me 6 chickens and a rooster. When I got to my land, I had the chickens and the rooster for about 2 or 3 weeks before Clucky Chan started getting a little aggressive with me. The options that I had do a bunch of different things. I went online, I researched, I asked friends and family, I asked social media, what should I do about this aggressive rooster? And there were just some things that I was not comfortable with doing. I don't have time right now to deal with trying to defend myself. I was constantly sitting inside the house worrying about how I was going to get around him every time I went outside. So because I decided to give Clucky Chan up, I needed a way to protect my chickens now. A lot of people online said I didn't need protection for my chickens, and although they were right, there are only about 4 places that they could hide around my homestead right now, which is the coop, right by the big house, which underneath the deck, underneath my car and golf cart, and then underneath my tiny house. These are the only places that they have run and hide, and I've seen them lately sticking around those areas. I don't think they feel comfortable enough to roam out there without having a place to run to that's close by. I took a few of these suggestions and it just was not working for me. None of the suggestions were working for me. So the comfortable thing I thought of doing was just giving him up. Now, I decided to call my neighbor and ask him if he could basically foster him for a little bit until I either had time or I had more knowledge on what to do with an aggressive rooster. So my neighbor has Clucky Chan right now and I hear him every morning, but for a while there I was afraid to let my girls free range because Clucky Chan wasn't around. And I went on Google and researched on how I could make them different types of protection. I didn't know what I was going to do. The first thing I did was I DIY'd some lean-tos, and I took my old skirting from my tiny house and made braces on the back and just made these little lean-tos. And that's what they were using and are using until I get the chicken tunnels made. I purchased 4-foot garden hoops that were made of metal coated in plastic. Then I purchased 36-inch by 150 foot of chicken wire, and this came in a bundle. And then I had twist ties. These are the only 3 things that I need for the project. So let's go to the garage and let's get started. Okay, now we are going to be starting with these 4-foot hoops. So I got 72 hoops, 36 different tunnels that we're going to be putting around the property. We are going to be putting the chicken wire with these clips in 6 different places, and then when we're only using the clips to secure them until the chicken wire gets attached. I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do one now. We're gonna leave about 4 inches right there, and then we're gonna put 6 all the way around. This is a necessary step in order to hold the chicken wire to this, and then that will make it easier to put the twist tie on later. So we're going to just make a bunch of these. The next thing we're going to do is take this hoop and then we're going to put it inside here like this. Leave 4 inches of space at the bottom before you do the clipping, and then also leave 1.5 inches of the wiring past the 4 inches. So I just used the 36 inches and put it on one of the hoops, and then we're going to cut the wire at this end. And at the end of cutting that, what we have is the first part of our tunnel. So this is the first half, and all we're gonna do is attach another green hoop to this side, and that has made one complete tunnel. Now, I'm going to be making 30 of these, so a lot of them can be connected together, so I might do 3 and 4 put together. When each of these tunnels are made, we're going to be taking the clips off. So we're going to be using twist ties, and each place where the clip is, we're going to put a twist tie. This means we're securing the hoop onto the chicken wire, and we could reuse the clips. Then all you want to do is cut these twist ties at the end. All right, so next step for these 3-foot chicken tunnels, we did the one side with the hoop. We're gonna do the other side with the hoop. Gonna take one of our pre-made hoops. And then we're gonna secure these with zip ties. And then when we take all of these clips off again from the second side, and then we now have a completed 3-foot chicken tunnel. And what I'm going to be doing is putting maybe 2 or 3 of these together, putting them along the house, putting them along the barn, maybe putting them up against the tree, maybe putting them by my tiny house, but then they'll have this tunnel to go through and stay away from predators. And as you can see, I've already placed a single one out here just as a tester. I did not zip tie it yet. We'll have to take that inside and do that. Those were the lean-tos that I was talking about. But then we're gonna line this house with the chicken tunnels and then put more chicken tunnels over there and over there. Next thing we're going to be doing is putting 3 chicken tunnels together to make it into one big long chicken tunnel. There you have it. There are 3 chicken tunnels put together to make one big long chicken tunnel. I can put as many of these together as I want, but I think I might just do sections of 2 and 3 all the way around the homestead, more so towards the houses and barn. I got about whatever 12 times 6 is. 12, 24, 36, 48, 60. And then all you want to do is cut these at the end. Don't put that. Then all you want to do is cut these twist tie. Don't put that either. Next thing we're going to be doing is putting 3. Now, because the chickens only have a certain amount of place, but I still wanted to find a way to give them protection in order to, don't put in order to,